What's up, YouTubers? And today I'm going to be doing a review on Raw 25. So first and foremost, I just want to say, thank you for watching. I just uploaded a podcast, so I highly recommend, if you're a Star Wars fan, check that out. I really think me and Jack, it was Feet Jack, I'm going to put on that too. I highly recommend that if you like Star Wars, and I feel like, not to brag, we did a pretty good job in talking. So, and I found out a new way with my mic that I'm going to hold it back a little because you can still hear me, and you can't hear me like my breath blowing. So I just want to say also, there's going to be another video of Jack this weekend. It's going to be a Raw 25 review part 2, and it's going to be of his thoughts and all that stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned for that, because that's why you're seeing part 1. So I wrote all this stuff down while I was watching it. I'm sorry I couldn't do this. I actually stayed up for 11 o'clock, which is awesome because I usually am not allowed to stay up at all. Like, I have to be in bed by 9 or something. But my parents, thank you. I'm very thankful that my parents let me stay up. It was awesome. Huge celebration. The reason I say celebration, I'll get to that later. Yeah, I just thought it was really good. 10 out of 10. I mean, like, they could have done it better, but it was just like a huge celebration. Like I said, I'll get to that later. So it was like, oh yeah, so sorry this is not coming out. Like, I know some YouTubers posted it like right after, like 11:30 or something. I had to immediately go to bed after 11 o'clock. So, and the thing is, I'm not going to be talking about the Divas matches because I don't watch them. I was just muted it and did other things, like read a book or something. Yes, I do. I like to read. I have schoolwork that I have to read books and then take tests on them, and then read again and take tests on them. So yeah, so, and I did my homework some, so yeah, so I did get my homework done. So why am I saying this about this? Let's get it. So the first thing I wrote down is the arenas. Man, so here's what I just want to say. A lot of people are talking about, like, oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Like, it was all over the place, and my dad actually told me the people who came to, like, the original arena was like, oh, this is so dumb. All I do is just watch a television. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't know how much money you spent on that, but I doubt it was a lot, because if that was me, 100% take that. You get to sit in an old arena, an old school arena that felt awesome, and like, everywhere's close. It's so small that everywhere's close. You got to see The Undertaker. You got to see Razor Ramon. You got to see DX come back. You got to see Broken Matt versus Bray Wyatt, and you're gonna complain about that while sitting in an old school first ever Raw arena? I mean, like, I would not take down that at all. And I loved it. I loved watching it. I loved the broadcast. I loved how some were here, some were there. And of course, a lot were in the new arena, Barclays Center, which is obviously because it's Raw. So, but I love, like, how they, like, took old sets, old pieces, and, like, the old school blue staircases, and I just absolutely loved it. So I'm gonna talk about the first segment, I should say, is Mr. McMahon plus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And, like, I thought that was awesome. I thought, like, that I was kind of getting nervous that I was like, what has WWE done to Stone Cold Steve Austin? He's not stunner. He's not gonna do a stunner to Mr. McMahon. What the heck is happening? And then he did it, so I was like, phew. I didn't want to make sure. And then Legends in the locker room. I thought that was really cool. The Boogeyman, Kurt Angle. A lot of this is in the locker room, I just want to say. But it's tough having only 3 hours. Plus, you have to have, like, 10 minutes of commercials. Like, and you have to have a lot of them. That's how they run their show, because it's free to watch. I mean, like, it's tough having every single superstar come out and do it. Like, if they win it, like, $1 Million Man, like, have him come out and do his own segment. Like, Bella Twins, have them come out and do their own segment. I liked how they, like, gave a moment to honor them. So I really liked it. And guys, as I say, it's a celebration. People say it's all over the place. It's a celebration, guys. It's not supposed to be like, oh, wait, what happened? Like, why is like, this doesn't go on with the storyline? What? Like, Chris Jericho's talking smack to him? Like, is that return? Is that return? No, guys. it's just a celebration. People are celebrating this huge, huge accomplishment from WWE. It's 25 years, the longest running TV show, most successful TV show. So then it goes into The Undertaker. And I love the Legend locker room with like Kurt Angle, I think it was, and then Bobby Love or something, and then it was Teddy Long. I'm trying to remember. Who else was there? Oh, Coach, I forget his last name, but Coach and the Boogeyman, which is awesome. So Undertaker, no clue what he's saying. I never have any clue what he's saying. I just watch videos and they tell me rumors, and then I believe them, and then my rumors get crushed if I'm excited for the rumors, and they absolutely get crushed because they're not true. That's what I do. So I think he's gonna fight John Cena. Kind of nervous with the Elias Samson segment because they did say that they would find out who John Cena is doing in the next few weeks, and I trust WWE. I don't think they would waste John Cena a WrestleMania opportunity against Elias Samson, who they literally just got in a feud with. So I doubt. Unless Elias Samson does terribly bad and starts to get good and does something terribly bad to, like, make John Cena mad. So, yeah. APA, man. So, I'm doing this in order of what happened. So, the APA was kind of like started and then it went down. It started, went down. Started and then came back up. Started, like, I loved it. And then, guys, did you see Jeff Hardy? I mean, like, what? Jeff Hardy was in there, so that just excites me because Royal Rumble, man, is coming up. Is he going to be there this Sunday? Royal Rumble, man, I am super excited, super stoked. Tonight is SmackDown, so I'm going to be watching something that I don't really watch SmackDown. But, and then the $1 Million Man was in it, and then you see the Usos were in it. Titus O'Neil was, Titus Worldwide was in it. He's saying Rhino. I thought it was awesome. So then the general managers plus IC match. General manager, I thought that was really cool. People were kind of complaining how they couldn't see him, but guys, they only have 3 hours, like I said, and plus like 10 minutes of commercial, and they have to advertise that. They can't just like eliminate commercials because you're watching this for free. You're not watching it on the WWE network. Like, it sometimes annoys me. People just, like, want more. Like, be happy of what you got. So, I thought that was awesome. Plus, IC match. I wanted The Miz to win, like, half of the WWE Universe, probably. And he won. Peep Show was awesome. It was a pleasant surprise. And I liked the whole, Seth Rollins, need. I have no clue where that Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins thing is going. That's why I love it so much. Broken Matt versus Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I think that was a good match, don't get me wrong. I love them wrestling in the old school arena. I just love that arena. I like different stuff. You know, if you know me, I love different stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's not going to be their last feud. I highly doubt. Broken Matt said something after, like, obstacles for the Royal Rumble. I don't know if they're gonna have a match or if he's like saying, "Oh, you're not gonna win the Royal Rumble match. I'm gonna win," or like, "I'm gonna make sure you don't win," or something like that. Because Bray Wyatt did beat Broken Matt. So then Elias in a Fallon segment. Like I said, I hope that's not what I think it is, John Cena thing. But like I said, I trust WWE, and I thought Jimmy Fallon was cool there for like something. I thought he's gonna do segment, but I couldn't really think of something. Like, if you're gonna like say like, "Oh, Jimmy Fallon should be in a segment," like, think of one that actually is okay. Like, he said he would stop by, so he said he would come, you know. So Mark Henry, Godfather, I think that was pretty cool. The Godfather, I always like to see him. I always like to see old faces. Heath Slater versus Rhino. Heath Slater and Rhino versus Titus Worldwide. I thought that was awesome about the APA and stuff like that. They were cheating, so then they took it in the ring, and then the Dudley Boys came back, so that was pretty cool. And then the AJ and Mean Gene, like, let me tell you something, Mean Gene, the little Hulk Hogan thing, that just like, maybe he's coming back. Well, he's not gonna come back to wrestle, of course, but maybe he's coming back like he used to, like in WrestleMania 30, like do little segments and like talk about John Cena versus Brock Lesnar or something like that. So yeah, the DX was awesome in the Balor Club and the Razor Ramon, and then I don't think much happened after that. I think the Braun Strowman and thing, I wasn't really into that. I'm not really into Brock Lesnar anymore. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed my review. Stay tuned for part 2. It will be the part 2. Jack will be here. See ya.